Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the historic Stone Castle, home of the Tennessee High School Vikings. Introducing this evening's starting lineup for your Tennessee High Vikings. On offense for the Vikings.
Turner Elliott, Holston Elementary. Trent Dowdell, Avoca Elementary.
Kai Allison, Avoca Elementary. Isaiah Trinkle, Hinsfield Elementary.
Mason Campbell, the Hinsfield Elementary.
Micah Norton, Anderson Elementary School.
Noah Johnson, Hainesville Elementary.
Preston Fagans, Holston Elementary.
Riley Price, Anderson Elementary.
Barron Harkroad, the Avoca Elementary.
Landon Graham, Avoca Elementary.
On defense for the Maroon Machine.
Micah Norton, Anderson Elementary School.
Colson Maddox, Knox Gibbs Elementary.
Ryan Mullins, Haynesfield Elementary.
Aiden Arguez, Avoca Elementary. Preston Fagans, Holston Elementary. Turner Elliott, Holston Elementary.
Elijah Plumbar, Fairmount Elementary School.
Trent Dowdell, Avoca Elementary. Barron Harkroad, the Avoca Elementary.
Dane Music, Sullivan Elementary.
Riley Price, Anderson Elementary.
And now, introducing the Viking specialists.
Max Holt, the Fairmount Elementary.
Noah Brolio, St. Anne's.
Jack Richardson, the Holstonville Elementary.
Knox Arrington, Holstonville Elementary.
And introducing the Tennessee High Viking football coaching staff.
Josh Holt, Emory and Henry College.
Jesse Taylor, East Tennessee State University.
Matt Chandler, Emory and Henry College.
Derek Dowdell, University of Tennessee.
Christian Gibson, East Tennessee State University.
Jordan Bryant, University of Tennessee.
Cody Snyder, King University.
Josh Pendleton, East Tennessee State University.
TJ McMurray, King University.
Matt Indiana Schaefer, Tennessee High.
And now, introducing your Viking cheerleaders. And now, introducing your Tennessee High dance team.
dedication and sacrifice that our officials make to be a part of tonight's game. The fact is, tonight's game couldn't have happened without officials, and we are incredibly grateful for the hard work and commitment of our officiating crew. We appreciate everything you do, and if you are interested in stepping up and giving back to our student athletes, we encourage you to register to become an official. All the information needed to register to become an official can be found on the TSSAA website under Contest Officials. For any additional information, don't hesitate to reach out to the TSSAA. Enjoy tonight's game, and please be respectful to our hard-working officials. Mic check. 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, prior to the singing of the national anthem by the Tennessee High School Choir, I ask that you rise and remain motionless while we pay tribute to the United States of America. Recognizing that this game is an extension of the classroom learning environment, we will begin our tribute with a moment of silence. As we begin, please remember all the brave men and women serving in our armed forces around the world. And let us remain ever vigilant against the threats to our great nation. Let us also remember our local law enforcement, emergency personnel, and other citizens as they work together to protect and promote our freedoms in this community. And as we practice and exercise our freedoms, let us think of freedom not as the right to do as we please, but as the opportunity to do what is right. Let us now proudly display the red, white, and blue. Let us as a nation be resolved that America will always remain one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ladies and gentlemen, join together in a moment of silence. Now please focus on the American flag as it is presented on the field by the Tennessee High School Junior ROTC Cadet Corps, followed by the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see why the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Viking fans, this is Coach Micah. I need you all to help me out tonight. We're gonna do a crowd cheer. All right, my girls in front of T, can you all spirit? If you all are in front of this section, we need you to say T when they say T. All right, my girls in front of H, can you spirit, please? All right, this is our H section. All right, if you are in front of S, will you spirit, please? All right, this is our S section. And then Vikings, will you spirit, please? Okay, so we're gonna go through this slow the first time. Ready? T, H, S, Vikings. T, H, S, Vikings. A little bit faster. Are we ready? We're gonna do it 3 times through. All right, ready? T, H, S, Vikings. T, H, S, Vikings. T,
captains for tonight's game. For your Tennessee High Vikings, number 42, Grayson Swaggerty, number 52, Ryan Mullins, and number 74, Isaiah Trinkle. For your visiting Smoky Bears, number 9, Dylan Woods, number 21, Jude Costner, number 61, Otto Van Resenberg, and number 3, Hayden Akers.
Tennessee High has won the toss and will defer to the second half. Sevier County will receive.
Sevier County will be receiving, defending the west goal. The Vikings will be kicking, defending the east goal.
Good evening and welcome to the Viking Sports Network. Friday Night Lights Week 4 here from the Stone Castle in Bristol, Tennessee, as Tennessee High takes on the visiting Smoky Bears from Sevier County. I'm your host, CJ Manahan, alongside color man extraordinaire Micah Kennedy. Micah, Week 4, we've seen through 3 weeks what Tennessee High brings to the table. Got a strange win in Week 1, forfeit as Greenville had played an ineligible player. Week 2, a romp here against Sullivan East in a non-conference game, and then the first big road test was a kind of just a slobber knocker down there in Morristown West, back and forth. Both teams were playing a similar style. And this week, what are we looking for?
See, I don't know a lot about this team, but I mean, from what I've heard and from what I've seen, they're a pretty dang good football team.
Bears,
I know they went down Week 1 and beat one of those Knoxville schools, and just from what happened last year, I know this is a game that we lost by a pretty large margin, and I mean, I got to tell you the truth, given some of the players that we've seen come out here, I mean, it looks like this is going to be a tough team.
We'll get more into the details here as Knox Arrington goes ahead and directionally kicks right out of the gate. Return here coming up through the middle. Good coverage there by Tennessee High. So it's going to bring it down to about the 35-yard line. Just for informational purposes, Sevier County comes into this game 4-0 and ranked number 2 in the state at the 5A level, I believe. So this is a regional game. So this is one that's going to count in the not only for the standings here, but also as we look at postseason. So this will be an interesting aspect as we roll through. So we'll give you all of the information we can as we roll along here. But again, looking at Sevier County, we'll kind of give you an opportunity here to look at what they're going to do. Good size offensive line, pistol set here to start. Quarterback number 7 is Cooper Newman.
Vikings lined up in a 4-2 here with Colson Maddox and tackled there by number 4. Dane Music and number 5 Cooper Brewer.
Nice job there by Tennessee High, kind of keeping running back number 28. That is Brennan Marine, kind of hemmed in, only a gain of about 1.5 yards. So we're going to call it 2nd and 9.
Or do you think
similar
I know
set.
These guys by now?
Yeah, it's just one of them things. We're warming up. We've been off for a week, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So similar set here for Sevier County.
Kind of the same exact. Oh, no, they'll pull it. Little RPO action going out to the flat. Caught by number 21, Jude Costner.
Yeah, Jude Costner. Nice reaction there by Tennessee High. Good piece of ball handling there by Newman. But again, Tennessee High, good pursuit. Really only a gain of about 3 or 4. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 here to get things rolling. So just a little offset here to the left. Again, back in the gun for Newman.
Looks like they're just kind of trying to go hurry up. I mean, just quick game, no huddle. Right there, they're going to hit a quick comeback route and Sevier County on the ball very quick as they're amping up for another play here.
So 2 passes out of the first 3 plays. Harklerud was right there, almost got a hand on that ball, knocked that away, but the pass was fitted in nicely by Newman. So first down for the Smoky Bears. Pistol set, 3 wides to the right.
Same formation for Tennessee High. They're going to look out here. They're going to throw a little tunnel screen, and that one falls incomplete.
Yeah, long pass that just didn't quite get there. Plumbar read that quite well, and you had number 17, Riley Price, there on that as well. So it's going to be second down and 10. That's one thing to be looking at here, these sort of quick passes. Got to be worried about double moves and things of that nature down the field. It's kind of setting that up early overall, but Tennessee has done a good job reacting so far. So again, same set, trips to the right.
We're doing a better job coming out here and cover it this time. This time they're just going to go quick inside zone. He's going to hit it to the outside, though. We're there, and he is tackled down by number 17, Riley Price. Great play by Tennessee High, kind of staying at home, bouncing that one out to the outside, and then Riley Price coming down and making a great play right there.
Yeah, number 18, Tegan Rivera, right there. Tried to get it all the way to the end, but to the outside, but Tennessee High did a good job of stringing that out, and it's going to lead to a 3rd and 10, maybe even just slightly more than 10. Here, that's nicely done there.
That one was no doubt designed to go inside. It's just we did a great job making him bounce it there as roll quick. He's going to step up, fire. He's got a go route, and
it's just overthrown. Yeah, Harklerud was beat there, but it's a pretty good toss there by Newman, but overthrown. Wasn't really in an area where the receiver was going to be able to get a hand on that. So that's a 4th and 10, and looks like the punt unit is coming on here. So good stand right away for Tennessee High, getting off the field on that first possession. Didn't give up anything big, a couple of little dinks and dunks there, but did a good job stopping the run, and they're rewarded here. We're going to get the ball back after that unsuccessful first possession for the Smoky Bears.
And from what I saw on that drive, these two teams are going to have very condescending offenses. I mean, one's going to be very quick on the ball, and we're kind of more of a methodical run-the-ball team. So.
About a 30-yard punt there altogether. Price with a fair catch brings it in, and Tennessee High takes the field for their first offensive possession. So, yeah, it does look like what Sevier County wants to do is kind of spread you out, quick game, and then maybe try to hit you down the field once you start creeping up. So something that the Tennessee High defensive staff, I'm sure, is taking into account. So possession change here as Tennessee High takes their first possession. We're going to see Turner Elliott starting the game at quarterback with Trent Dowdell in the backfield and 2 wides to his left.
Sevier County lined up also in a 4-2, 2 high safeties. They're going to turn just straight give to Elliott, and they're going to snuff that one out pretty quick.
Just a little testing of the sort of the middle of the Sevier County defense. Looked like he picked up about 3 on first down, so maybe about 2nd and 7. And that's one part of Elliott's game that we haven't seen a ton because he was dealing with a shoulder injury early in the season. But now, after 4 weeks, has been healthy the entire time with a week off in between. So look to see maybe him be a little more aggressive here with using his legs. And obviously he's backed by a couple of pretty good talented running backs in both Dowdell and Elijah Plumbar. Same exact set with Fagan's kind of tight in the left-hand formation.
Elliott's going to snap. He's going to play action. He's going to keep it up the middle, and that play will end quickly. So it looked like they were going to try to get a little out combo going to the strong side of the field here, and Sevier County was just able to get a lot of pressure early, and they snuffed that one out. That one's supposed to waggle out a little further. Yeah. Turner just had no room to run there.
Yep. Elliott's going to exit. Picked up about a yard and a half there, and Jack Richardson's going to come in on this 3rd down. Again, we've seen this kind of quarterback rotation happen, especially in these circumstances. Both of them are capable throwers, but Richardson, I think, is seen as the more elusive of the two with his legs, but also a guy that maybe has a little bit better arm throwing downfield. So trips right for Tennessee High. This is probably going to be a pass here.
So historically speaking, they like to go backside or just right here. They're just going to blast with Richardson, and that's kind of a similar play concept to that first play of the drive, just out of a different formation. And usually we see them roll out on these 3rd downs, try to get it out to the corner, but right there,
I think we tried to catch Sevier County kind of playing a little bit deeper in that zone, but the Smoky Bears snuffed that one out. So Tennessee High's first offensive possession goes for naught, as well as Richardson's back in punt formation. The snap is good. He's going to get that one off. Nice line drive kick.
Blasted right to number 10.
It's going to be returned here up through the middle. Tennessee High, pretty good coverage there. Number 0, Bryson Hedrick, bringing that back for a return of about 7 or 8 yards in that case. So Sevier County is going to take over in Tennessee High territory to start this possession. So let's see what the Tennessee High defense can do against this offense that has put up a bunch of points this year, but was not, again, got a first down in that first possession, but one threatening play down the field, but was an overthrow. So offset to his left, and then a sort of kind of set I formation here with 2 wides to the right.
Yeah, and then we're just straight handoff, number 18 yet again. He's going to hit the corner right there. That's his longest run of the game so far. But
that's Avera. Picked up about 6 or 7 on that first down possession. Good seal on the outside that allowed him to get around the corner, and he stepped out of bounds after a pickup of about, looks like they're going to give him 6. So it'll be second down at about 4. Nice job on the edge there to get this a tight formation to the left.
Just a straight screen pass out here, and that one's going to hit big. He's down the sideline and finally tackled down by number 2, Turner Elliott. So, again, just on the ball very quick, getting the ball out of the backfield as fast as they can, and that's usually a pretty good offensive scheme there, especially in high school football.
Nice blocking there as well to kind of open that up in that tight formation. So Parker Newman picked up right around 20 there on that play. So Sevier County now threatening the red zone.
Straight jet toss here, and he's got a lot of room to run, but
nice job there by
Preston Fegans, as usual, scrapes downhill and makes a phenomenal play.
Really nice pursuit there by the Tennessee High defense, and again, Fagans sort of filled that hole and pushed outside, and then the folks on the edge, your cornerbacks, did a good job of forcing that back in, and then Fagans was there to clean things up. So only a gain of about 2.5. It's going to be about 2nd and 8 as Sevier County enters the red zone.
That's about a textbook way to play the jet right there. As right here, they're going to straight inside zone. 18's got a lot of room to run. He's going to make a few moves. He's dragging down inside the 2-yard line. I mean, shoot, that one right there was blocked pretty well. Haven't seen Sevier County get much of a push up until that point, and he was able to do the rest.
A little pull there, number 52 through the hole, opened things up.
There.
Tennessee High was walled up, but couldn't get there to make the tackle, and Avera made a nice run there inside. It looks like right about to the 1-yard line, or 2-yard line here as far as that goes.
Straight hit a little play action again. They went back to that play. That's the second time they've run. That was their second play of their first drive. That's right here.
Number 21, Jude Costner, catches that ball and waltzes into the end zone for the first points of the night. Pretty surgical drive there by the Smoky Bears. More of what we'd sort of expected to see. But again, Tennessee High in that first position did a good job of kind of walling up front. But once the running game starts opening up, then that quick passing game becomes a little easier to manage. And that was a textbook drive there by Sevier County. So, extra point is up and through. Number 4, Taylor Madison knocked that through. So 7-0 here with just about half of the first quarter gone. So Tennessee High going to have to make some adjustments defensively there with that. Just looking at what Sevier County did, they don't seem to have a ton of speed, right?
No.
But good size wall up front on the offensive line, pretty disciplined, a mix of run and pass. Balance is what they talk about on offense a lot, and that was a really great example of that on that drive. They could have done just about anything that they wanted under those circumstances, kept Tennessee High's defense off balance, and it ended up in 7 points.
And, I would say 90% of offense anyway is scheme. You don't necessarily have to have the speed demons and to be able to compete and win at a high level, and that's all that was just a great scheme going in.
Doesn't hurt to have speed.
No,
but it's not a necessity necessarily.
A great scheme will always, prevail when,
the circumstances applied there for sure. So Taylor Madison's going to kick off. Looks like we've got Harkler deep in that aspect, and then he is flanked by Price and Dowdell. See how this kick goes. It's got a pretty strong leg, it appears, and that's going to go through the end zone about midway. So Tennessee High is going to take over on their 20. Again, offense, 3 plays basically straight up the middle of the last possession, and all by the quarterback. So not something that we've seen so far. Obviously, we've seen quite a bit of Plumbar and Dowdell as kind of the lead backs here. So, looking at looking at the interior of Sevier County's line, it's pretty stout. So we'll see if they try to get out on the edge here. Elliott back into the ball game with Plumbar in the backfield.
Sevier County still in that 4-2 formation as the first hand to a running back tonight. Plumbar is going to make a pretty nice move and pick up a gain of about 6.
They had a nice little shifty cut right there in the hole, stepped over a potential tackler and was able to pick up about 5 there on first down. So a nice positive play there on first down. I thought a little bit more than 5. So that's the area you want to be operating in, second and 5 or less. Really opens up a ton of options. We've got Jack Richardson out here at wide receiver. So we got both of the quarterbacks on the field. Interesting.
I have heard that Jack is a pretty dang good receiver. Is right here, Elliott will go up the middle for a gain of about 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's going to be third and very short. So I just kind of rang a bell in my mind to say maybe there's going to be some trickery out here, or the possibility of it with maybe a double pass or something of that nature with your best throwing quarterback out there on the field. But again, good physical run there by Elliott is going to keep this into a third and quite short. Maybe just a little less than a yard, it appears, as we hit the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. So Tennessee High looking to pick up their first down on offense. Again, they've been working up. Everything's been through the middle so far. There hasn't been really anything on the edge yet.
Just looking at the huddle here, I think we both know what's coming next. I mean,
play clock is running
there
down
it is.
Here. Yeah. So we've got a power formation.
As Sevier County also prepared for it as they have 5 down.
Ooh,
and Trent's going to get a good burst.
Yes.
He's going to pick up the first down and plenty more.
Nice run there by Dowdell. Ran through a tackle and picked up a couple extra yards there. Nice hole on the right-hand side there. The boys up front did a great job of opening. That's a wide hole. Dowdell really didn't get touched until he was about 6 yards into the secondary. So
safety
nice,
at that point,
nice, and he bounced off of that tackle. So good execution there by Tennessee High up front. Going to start opening things up as we continue. So they're going to stay with the same formation here.
I don't blame him. Try this one out again. If he can get any sort of space like he had there, we may be working with something. As right here, he's gonna fight his way for a gain of about
2.5 maybe. Yeah, it's a good job there by. Of course, that was a really tight formation, and then countered by Sevier County tight into that as well. Not a whole lot of room to run there for Dowdell, so just getting anything positive there was, well, positive, right? So it looks like it's be about 2nd and 7, thereabouts, maybe 7.5.
And this really shows like what week we are in football as far as the checks go. We haven't seen a lot of teams adjust whenever we go to the power formation, but it looks like Sevier County does have an adjustment for the formation itself, as they do have 5 down now.
Yeah, back to the one-back set here with Fagans flanked to the left.
Back to 4-2 now, as they're in a more similar formation. As right here, quarterback wrap, Elliott's going to keep, and he's going to fight his way for another game of about 2.
Physical run there by Elliott again. That's what he brings to the table. He's really kind of like a fullback playing quarterback to a certain extent. We've seen that in the past where he's been played as just a straight running back. But now he's put Tennessee High in a 3rd and manageable. It's going to be about 3rd and 5, it appears. So we'll see. You got all basically the entire playbook's still open here. You certainly could run it, get close to a first down and maybe go for it on 4th. If not, you got maybe some play action possibilities here as well. We got two wide receivers to the left with Dowdell flanking Elliott.
Sevier County creeping up a little bit here as far as the coverage goes. As Elliott's going to roll, he's going to try to pick anything up, but right there, snuffed out quick by number 61, Otto von Rensburg. That's the name we were talking about pregame.
Yes. When we unveiled that one, von Rensburg, and with the long hair as well, looking like a future WWE participant in that. It was got a great name. What a handle. Otto von Rensburg. Fantastic. Obviously can make it happen on the field as well. So that's going to lead to a 4th and 7. So not quite in an area where Tennessee High feels like they can go for it. Going to play the field position game here as Richardson's back. Had a good kick the first time. And it does appear that we have Hedrick back to receive as well. So Richardson's going to boot that one kind of on an angle away from the returner, get a little bounce there. The bounce went the opposite way, unfortunately.
Bounce,
It would have been nice to get that little bit of an extra bounce, but it actually hit and kind of did the reverse angle. So Sevier County's going to take over right at their 35. So a little bit better possession offensively there for Tennessee High with some movement up front, but ultimately had to boot it away. Now, again, as we tick down towards 2 minutes to go here at the end of the first, kind of a big possession here defensively to be able to stay within one score. Again, last possession for Sevier County was pretty surgical. They've been running this very similar set here in that kind of pistol formation here on first down.
Looks like we're going to send Frank Reed on a blitz, and they're just going to hit a quick RPO slant over the middle. That's going to be a pretty big gain for Sevier County. They're going to pick up a gain of about 13. Yeah. That's Bryson Podrick yet again.
Very well executed there. Quick RPO. Ball came out of Newman's hands quickly, and Hedrick there, the punt returner, took that one down for a first down. Good tackle there by Plumbar in the secondary to stop that from being a further gain. Two wides to the left here, to the wide side of the field.
Still going to that pistol, try to fake that RPO yet again, and that's going to be a pretty big gain for Sevier County. Gain of about 5.
Yeah, good first down gain there, straight up the middle with Avera, the lead back. So again, good mix of run and pass here by Sevier County, keeping Tennessee High's defense kind of on the off balance. Again, now what more of a familiar Tennessee High type set here.
They're going to fake a bubble screen here, and they're going to go right back to the running back, go a halfback screen there. Kind of just the quickness in which Sevier County is moving. I mean, it's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, short side of the field, so minimal gain, but it is going to bring up a third and pretty short, about a yard and a half, maybe. Yeah, it looks like about a yard and a half here, third down. So again, we're seeing Newman do a really good job of ball handling here, making sure that Tennessee High's eye levels are going to be challenged. Got a timeout.
Equipment malfunction.
Yep.
Gonna have a bracelet
referee
on.
Is not isn't happy with whatever's going on with jersey for number 3, Hayden Akers, so he's going to exit. He's going to bring number 13, Wyatt Maples, in. Again, 3rd and 1. Let's see what Tennessee High's defense can do here. Again, same set, 2 wides to the left.
Here, I would really watch that little seep out flat that they've been hitting. And right here, they're just going to hand it straight, and he's got a wall, and he's easy first down.
That's happened a couple of times when Tennessee High's lost contain on the left-hand side of that line. Again, good job here as we look at the replay. Let's watch how that, just got sealed
just
there.
Walled off completely on the edge, and he's able to hit that for an easy first down.
First down here for Sevier County as they set the chains. Ticking down to about a minute to play here in the first quarter. Okay. Yeah. So, same set. Gonna hand it straight back off to Averi here as he goes to the middle. Picks up about another 3 or 4 yards. So again, the offensive line for Sevier County starting to assert some dominance, but we do have an injury on the field here, so we're going to take a timeout. Timeouts sponsored by rentinbristol.com. We'll step away. We'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network.
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
You like trucks? Friendship's got trucks. What trucks? All the trucks. New trucks, used trucks, small trucks, big trucks, off-road trucks, adventure trucks, heavy-duty trucks, gas, diesel, hybrid, EV, fire trucks, commercial trucks, four-door trucks, smart. Wait, no fire trucks. But we've got red trucks, though, and every other color that gets you going, too. We've got trucks for work, trucks for play, trucks for hauling, trucks for pollen, trucks that drive themselves. Because no one has more trucks than friendship.
We're dealing!
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Injury on that previous play as both teams now huddling up, getting ready to come back on the field. We have dipped under a minute to play here in the first quarter. And Sevier County on the move for the second time in as many possessions. They're going to break the huddle here and get to this about 2nd down and 5 play, it appears. The referees bringing it back out. Here we go. So Tennessee High looking to get a stop here on this possession defensively. And now number 16. So Christian Osorio is going to take over the running back duties.
Was right here. They're going to blitz Frank Reed, but they're going to go a play action over the top, and we're there. Dowdell almost undercut that one. It looked like at first they were going to have him, and then that one just kind of underthrown. And if Dowdell could have gotten his head around a little quicker there, he could have come up with an interception.
Dowdell was in great position there, kind of in the hip pocket of the wide receiver, and just couldn't quite get his head around quick enough to be able to see that ball come through. But again, that ball falls harmlessly to the turf. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. We're certainly within 4-down territory, I would assume here. So get 2 plays here for the Smoky Bears to pick up 5 yards. As we see Osorio flank Newman to the right.
As right here, he's going to straight roll, come back to a screen, and that one.
Oh, wow. What
man.
Just dropped that
catch
bucket
after
right
that
there. He's going to walk in the end zone. That is a heck of a play call right there, and a really nice throw by Newman.
Nobody went with it. I mean,
that was the timing on that was perfect. The throw was even better, and the catch not too shabby either. Look, it's over the shoulder catch right here. And man, once he caught it, there was nobody out there. So that was going to be an easy touchdown.
That was the easiest touchdown he'll ever score.
For number 21, that's Jude Costner, who actually caught the first touchdown as well. So short touchdown for him on the first one, and a longer touchdown, both of which were quick passes. And with 30 seconds left to go, Sevier County takes a 2-score lead with the PAT upcoming. Snaps good, holds down, and the kick is through. So, really kind of just a great play call there by the offensive staff for Sevier County. Caught Tennessee High in a little bit of a blitz, and really a great pass by Newman.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought at first. I was like, that one may sail over his head, and then he.
Well, and we looked at the replay here and saw that Costner actually kind of threw a little bit of a block, so he got caught up in the traffic. When he threw it, I didn't even see a receiver over there. You just see this on the watch Costner kind of sneaks, and he gets hit there by Fagans, and then he just kind of pops free. Great concentration to be able to stay with that ball. And like I said, there's old Von Rensburg out there looking to hit somebody, and there's nobody to hit.
And the thing about defense is, if somebody lets you run past unblocked, that's usually not a good thing.
Yeah,
they have something behind you.
Something's going on there. Yep, as far as that's concerned. So. Good execution there again by the Smoky Bears. Credit where credit is due, and the 2-score lead is now on the board. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter, so we'll get a kickoff and probably 1 play here before we switch quarters. Again, as we got Madison, who's got a pretty darn good leg. He is not going to allow a return, that's for sure. So Tennessee High here now in that kind of state here against a team, number 2 team in the state. Where you really got to have an offensive answer on this possession. Something positive that's going to be able to flip the field, and then, the best case scenario is you get points on the board on this possession. Really kind of needed because the Sevier County offense is starting to roll. So Richardson is going to start this possession. 3 trips to the right with Dowdell here in the backfield.
Kind of a 4-3 look here as they're going to hand to Dowdell. He's got a big old lane to run through, and what a run and what a hole there for Trent as he's able to pick up a ton on that one.
Picked up about 25 on that run. Probably going to be maybe it's because we have to reset the chains. So Tennessee High may get another playoff here, may not. But
that was just really good blocking right there as we had a gap down. I believe it was the center, Mason Campbell, was able to just wedge his man out of there very early. Yeah, Mason's able to get him out of there early.
Same play, and it's going to go nowhere this time. Sevier County was ready for that one, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. We'll flip just to the other side of the 50-yard line here to begin the second, and Tennessee High will have about a 2nd and 10 when we come back here on the Viking Sports Network. Stay with us. More Friday Night Lights action here shortly.
Tennessee High School choir members received the results from the 2024 All-East Honor Choir editions. 21 Tennessee High School choir members qualified.
This week's Cuddy Insurance Group Student of the Week is junior Lucy Millwood. Lucy is a member of the soccer team as well as the Student Council, Anchor Club, and First Priority. In her spare time, she enjoys spending time with her family and going to THS athletic events. She excels in the classroom with a 4.0 GPA. Congratulations to Lucy Millwood, our Cuddy Insurance Group Student of the Week.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Into the first quarter. Opportunity to shout out our Student of the Week, Lucy Millwood, former student of mine, actually, back in my teaching days. Pretty fantastic. Thanks to the Cuddy Insurance Group for their support of the Student of the Week. And the second quarter is about ready to get underway. Tennessee High is going to have a second and about 9 3/4, it appears, as they set the chains. Richardson continues at quarterback with Dowdell flanking him to his left.
Sevier County going to line up in more of a 4-2 look this time to kind of try to match the trips. They were going.
We still got a little clock malfunction here.
Going.
Waiting on the 12 to pop up there on the board. Everybody takes a quick break. There it is. We're ready to get this set for play. Again, trips left here for Tennessee High.
Again, 4-2 look for Sevier County as they're going to match the outside linebacker out there with the trips. They were going kind of a 4-3 as right here Jack's going to look over the middle. He's going to fire right through the hands of Baron Harkle.
Yeah, had to double clutch there because I think the defensive lineman there on that side got his hands up, and Richardson didn't want to throw that into that. It's going to get pretty good size. Yeah,
I think linebacker also crashed down early. Outside linebacker took the bubble. Inside linebacker was able to get out there on that stick pretty early, too.
So 3rd down and 10 here for Tennessee High after that nice long run by Dowdell. Right here to begin. So 2-by-2 set.
Motion over Harkle Road into the wide side of the field, and Richardson will roll that way, looking for Harkle Road on a comeback route.
Play.
Great catch, great throw.
Richardson really let that one rip. We've seen him roll the other direction to his opposite. This is maybe the first time I've seen him roll to his right. And man, that looks like you got something there. That was a really confident throw and put it right where only his guy could get it. Nice play there by Harkle to keep his feet in bounds, and Tennessee High continues the march. First down, brought to you by Friendship Cars.
Again, Tennessee High, the fastest they've gotten to the line all year is right there, just straight handoff to Trent Dowdell, and he's going to rumble for about a gain of 3.
Yep, straight through the middle. So again, trying to mix up the play calling here. Dowdell obviously has had some success up the middle. Would like to see Tennessee High get to the edge a little bit more. We've seen a couple of plays there where that's happened naturally, and it's been positive for him. Again, the one thing I've said this earlier, and I think we're seeing it play out, is that Sevier County is very well coached and they've got good size, but team speed-wise, I don't think they have a huge advantage here. So trips to the left. Oh, nice job there by that little hard count.
A little ice water going on.
Private snap, encroachment, defense, number 60, 5 yards. Still second.
Again, that's part of mixing things up. So that's going to pick a free 5 yards there now. Makes this a second and short, about a yard and a half. So now the entire playbook opens up because you got an extra down here. And we probably are in 4-down territory as it is. So 2 plays really to get probably a yard and a half. We'll see what.
That's right here. Elliott is the best.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So we'll see.
And Turner, as he's going to rumble for the first.
I'd say he's going to pick the first up there. So Tennessee High kind of switching the lineup up quite a bit here. We've seen Richardson out as a wide receiver. We've seen now Elliott as a just as a straight sort of tailback on that possession. He's obviously played quarterback as well. So, you know, as you said earlier, much of football is scheme, but a lot of times it's just getting your best 11 guys on the field, right?
Oh, for sure. And, I mean, I think we've seen that certainly both of those guys are 2 of the best 11. So.
Yeah, I would agree. So as we continue to move forward, I'm sure we'll probably see a little bit more of that. So trips to the left. We've got Bo Wutzman to the right, and Elliott continues in the backfield.
Another straight give to – no. Good little ball movement right there for Richardson, and he's going to keep this one. He's going to pick up the right at the first down marker. Let's see if they gave it to him. No, they're going to mark him down a little
maybe
short.
Just shy, but again, a nifty little move there by Richardson. Looked like he was maybe just going to head to the sideline, but he cut it up. Yep, the cameraman got tricked. So it looked like maybe right here was going to just go to the sideline, but nope, he went all the way, and he's very close to the first down. So, again, good mix of play calling here. Seeing a little bit more, again, just that observation of it looks like Sevier County's defense is a little bit vulnerable on the edge. Pretty stout through the middle, but if Tennessee High can get to the edge, they've had success so far. Dowdell back in, and we got back to the power set with Elliott back in at quarterback.
And Sevier County will check into their 5-down lineman, kind of a 5-3 look going, and Dowdell will pick up that and plenty more.
Yep. Nice run through the middle there. Good blocking. Decent penetration by the Sevier County line, but it wasn't in the right spot. Yeah, a nice little kick-out block there by Micah Norton as well. Allowed that play to pick up about 4 or 5. So good possession there. So Tennessee High starting to find some holes in this Sevier County defense. Is now the nose of the ball right on the red zone line. First down. Again, brought to you by Friendship Cars. Power set.
And Sevier County brought out a little bit more beef. I don't know if you saw the substitution
there.
They're going to get him to jump. Another ice water there.
Yep, nicely done. This Tennessee High has now got this Sevier County front really off balance.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense number 72, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Doing a great job here of switching up the snap count, keeping the defense there guessing in terms of how that's playing, and it's picked up Tennessee High some free yardage here on this possession. So now officially into the red zone, staying with that power set.
And again, Sevier County brought in a D-tackle.
Ooh, that's got potential.
Dowdell's
going to roll to the end zone.
Easy score for Dowdell.
And that again, I really like that set of play calls because we've seen a lot of attention paid to kind of establishing that dive play through the middle, both with running backs and quarterbacks, and all of a sudden you throw the pitch play at them, and everybody was caught inside. Dowdell really, just as soon as he got to the edge, it was over. He just walked in the end zone. Nice job out there. Hat on a hat, and there were more maroon jerseys than there were white, and that's why Tennessee High has now put 6 points on the board.
And what I also liked about that drive is that they kind of went from the spread formation into that power, and we saw Sevier County kind of scramble to get some guys to match the formation there.
Yep.
And I think they were just a little bit confused trying to match the numbers, and we caught them off guard and were able to get a score out of it because of it.
It's a little bit of a chess match there. The Tennessee High came out ahead there on that particular possession. So touchdown there. Replay brought to you by Dr. Christian Family Dentistry. Love that angle as far as that's concerned. And Tennessee High now back in the ball game. After a couple of possessions that didn't really go as planned, that big run right away by Dowdell opening things up, and then kind of a mix of play calling for that last 50 to 55 yards to the end zone definitely bodes well. And I think the offensive staff now has got a good feel for how to keep the Smoky Bear defense kind of off balance. So very, very encouraging drive there by Tennessee High that they cash in with 7. So 9:35 to go. Knox Arrington getting ready to line up to kick off. And Tennessee High right back in this ball game. See what the defense can do on this possession. Against Sevier County scored on their last 2 possessions, so time for the Tennessee High defense to kind of bow up here and see what they can do. Short
kind of
kick.
another place kick, and
that's
that one's
going
to
to bounce
right in front of him.
Yep.
He's going to field it though, and
return there by looks like Hedrick, I believe. Yeah. It's kind of a dangerous play. If that ball bounces differently.
I know if it bounces a little.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit different.
A little closer. If it takes a forward bounce instead of a just straight up in the air, a
little bit of a Sunday.
Have a chance to get it.
But anyway, Sevier County's going to take over their 33-yard line, 1st and 10. We'll see exactly how they're going to set up. Pistol set, 2x2 to start.
Kind of the first time we've seen them line up in this one so far. But we'll match out. We got our Rover and our Sam covered out there as they're going to hit a quick comeback route, and Plumbar tries to get out there to get it, and Riley Price is going to finish that play, but spread us out really for the first time tonight.
Yep. We'll stick route there right at the marker, and it's going to end up with that little bit of run after the catch. Put the ball close to the 50-yard line. Nice play, good timing on that route. And again, you got to be impressed with Newman, who according to the sheet is just a sophomore. So got a lot of football ahead of him yet, but pretty accurate passer when it comes down to it.
Little tunnel.
There we go.
And Plumbar's there first.
That's a nice job defensively there, and that's in that scenario. That was the one that kind of went for a long gainer earlier in the game with some good blocking out there to the short side. But this one, Tennessee High was ready, and Plumbar made a nice move to get by that initial block. Got low.
Good tackle on a bigger man, too.
Nicely done there to be able to stop that from going any further forward. So loss of 1 on the play. And again, looks like maybe going to go offset with 2 to the left and then a kind of a flanker here.
Kind of, more of what we've seen so far is they're going to straight give,
Yes,
and we
nicely
snuffed
done.
that one out. He was met first by Colson Maddox.
Maddox was able to shed that block right out of the gate and is going to cause a second loss in as many plays, leading to a 3rd and long. Yeah, if it wasn't Maddox, it was going to be Micah Norton there, it appears. So Tennessee High really getting off blocks on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 13. So an opportunity here. It's interesting to see what the defensive staff will do. Are they going to send a blitz here to try to speed this up, or are they going to play coverage? We'll see what happens here on third and long.
Oh, kind of hit that little RPO slant yet again.
Yeah, that's a really nice pass right there as well. The timing was perfect between Newman and number 3, Hayden Akers. Tennessee High playing sort of an off coverage there. That was just kind of an easy pitch and catch for the first down. So
try to send Fagans and then just right in front of us there.
Good job by the Smoky Bears to pick up that sort of delayed blitz, and that ball was out of his hands before anybody was going to get close to him. So nicely done by Newman. Had his head up the whole time, saw that there was kind of a soft coverage there, and he took advantage. So pistol set with trips to the left.
Looks like he's going to look that way, come back to the backside of the field, test Elijah Plumbar. He's step for step with it, and that is pretty good coverage by Elijah Plumbar.
Ball floated out of bounds as it was. Not a bad play. Essentially there, it was going to be the receiver was the only one that was going to play on the ball if it was there at all. And again, that was out of bounds as it was. But nice job there by Plumbar, running step for step on that go route. As they're testing him out there.
Yeah, they've tried to pick on him a little bit. The sophomore out there on an island, and
he's held his own so far. He's obviously a willing tackler in that case. So 2-by-2 set and on the 2nd and 10.
Straight stick route yet again, and Plumbar is going to have to get out there quick, and that's just kind of been what they've done this drive.
Yeah, and again, that soft coverage is starting to get picked apart here by Newman. Like, obviously afraid of him going over the top, but at the same point in time, he's just going to take that. I mean, that's just basically like a running play, right? Throw it out there and just let that guy, pick up the rest. So first down again for Sevier County. Number 13, Wyatt Maples on that reception.
Jack Richardson, the quarterback, is going to check into the game at corner, and they're going to hand straight.
Nice job.
And that one is snuffed out by Micah Norton. What a play by Micah Norton.
Yeah. Yeah, Costner, who's kind of done a little bit of everything. He's caught both of the touchdown passes. Now he's playing some running back. But that scenario, Micah Norton beat him to the spot and is going to end up with a tackle for loss. 2nd and 11 here. Nice play up by the front. Again, we're going to see 2 wides to the left, and Newman back in the shotgun this time.
Yeah, kind of. They're going to blow this one dead.
Timeout. Tennessee High.
Right.
That's their first timeout of the half.
Try to get readjusted here.
Tennessee High is going to take a timeout, sponsored again by rentinbristol.com. We'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network. 2nd and 11 when we come back.
You like trucks? Friendship's got trucks. What trucks? All the trucks. New trucks, used trucks, small trucks, big trucks, off-road trucks, adventure trucks, heavy-duty trucks, gas, diesel, hybrid, EV, fire trucks, commercial trucks, four-door trucks, smart. Wait, no fire trucks. But we've got red trucks, though, and every other color that gets you going, too. We've got trucks for work, trucks for play, trucks for hauling, trucks for balling, trucks that drive themselves. Because no one has more trucks than friendship.
We're dealing!
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Net. We're going to sprint to the left. Outside is complete. And that's Hedrick, the punt and kick returner. Nice throw right on the button there by Newman is going to get Sevier County a first down.
And there, we talked just briefly over the break. They're really taking advantage of the soft coverage on the outside. Kind of, I mean, we backed up pretty far, and they're just hitting little dink and dunk passes down the field, try to take advantage of it.
So
see if we'll adjust here and try to, kind of get in their grill a little bit more. As right here is going to do that little RPO out to the outside, and that
is a tough run. Costner just would not go down.
And I hope you guys started him in your high school fantasy league this week.
For real. I said doing a little bit of everything. His third touchdown of the night, and that time just refused to go down. Tennessee High had multiple opportunities right there at the 10-yard line.
Immediately, Dane Music, Price is on his back, Fagans hits him.
And he just keeps the legs going and rolls into the end zone. So one of those scenarios where the offense just wanted it a little bit more than the defense did, and it ends up in 6 points for the Smoky Bears as they line up for their third extra point try. So good answer by them after a nice drive by Tennessee High. It's a little bit deflating for the Vikings there, looking to maybe get a stop and get this thing tied back up, and now they find themselves down 2 scores again.
They've loved that play so far tonight. Just kind of get it out to, he's really playing fullback in that scenario, and they're just kind of slipping him out into the flat, hitting him. I used to do something similar like that when I played.
Yeah.
So
it's a simple
It's
play.
a good concept.
Yeah.
I mean, full up, because, he kind of sneaks in there beside the defensive end, and then he pops open in the flat, and by then, they're running doubles to the outside, so your outside linebacker and corner are occupied too, so there's really nobody out there.
Yeah.
And they got to crash off of their assignments to come make a play.
Yeah, so he's basically getting a free run at that before anybody really gets to put a hat on him. So, and obviously Costner, a pretty talented guy just in general. He has been a difference maker offensively so far with all 3 touchdowns for Sevier County. So, kickoff upcoming. Madison has kicked both of his so far through the end zone.
And I would, if they continue to do that, I would tell the inside linebacker to his side that, hey, that's your man.
Yep.
If they go, which they've passed a ton tonight, that's your assignment.
Yeah, you got to.
Because these guys have zone drops. They
sure.
kind of. But in this situation, they keep doing the same thing. Maybe man that guy up.
Yeah, almost going to be. You're going to have to kind of assign somebody to Costner just to make sure that he can't continue to run freely. That kick is boomed all the way to the G in the Vikings end zone. It's going to come back out to the 20. So again, Sevier County, everything that's been advertised outside of that first drive, they have been methodical, both run and pass. Now it appears that their starting running back is probably done for the day. Probably going to be a little bit more pass heavy, but they've been very successful in just taking what the defense has given them so far. We'll see what Tennessee High can do to answer as we've gotten under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Tennessee High in their very familiar set.
And Sevier County in there 4-2, and their linebacker is going to snuff that one out quickly. He was able to crash down immediately and fill his gap. That's number 41 there.
Yeah, Dowdell on the carry gets about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. So setting that up. Second down and 8. It's Tennessee High with Elliott back in at quarterback on this possession. Similar set with Fagans kind of in tight, 2 wides to the left.
Sevier County also in a similar set, this time with a rolled 2-high safety look, and Elliott's going to keep this one. He's going to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage about.
Just didn't really have anywhere to go there. With a fake.
They crashed down, attacked Trent early, and he just is, at that point, fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it's tough when you get met in the backfield that early, too.
Got a quick, forgot a referees are, looks like they're going to send Elliott off on this particular play. So Tennessee High with some substitutions coming in. Richardson's going to take over at quarterback. They're a 3rd and 7. Kind of a big play here, it feels like.
Oh, this is huge.
Yeah. The momentum's definitely on the Sevier County side. They've scored on their last 3 possessions. Tennessee High with a score in between there. Really needs to pick up a first down to be able to keep this drive alive.
Sevier County spreading out to match numbers. They're going to jet Harkle Road over into the trips formation. They're going to roll Richardson left. This is kind of what we've been used to seeing, and that's a good throw. Oh,
man, it was bobbled and bobbled and bobbled a third time.
They're going to give him the yardage, though, for a first down.
He was definitely beyond the sticks.
I was worried there when he I mean, that was a great throw by Richardson. I was worried when I saw that thing bouncing in the air that, somebody else
that
was going to
really
come.
in the tight window. Music with great concentration to be able to stick with that, and he did clear the 30-yard line, so that's a first down.
Sure.
Whew, wow.
Well play.
So trips to the right here, and Plumbar now in the backfield with Richardson.
So,
he's got a hole.
He's got a hole, and he can go.
Yeah.
He can go. They got the angle on him, though. Let's see if they'll catch him.
Yep.
And they will. They'll force him out of bounds at around the 15-yard line.
Big run there by Plumbar. And you see the speed. We've talked about it a lot.
Oh, I've told you all about this kid.
Yeah.
He's special when he gets into the open field.
Good vision there. Cut that one to the left rather than just stay in the middle of the field. Cut it off to where there was nobody out, and then he picked up another probably 20, 25 yards there. It's a really nice move beyond their safety.
Off of pure speed, really. I mean, that's just
big-time pickup into the Sevier County red zone. As the sticks had a long way to go, so they're not just now getting set. Oh, the ball's loose on the ground. Ooh, looks like Richardson was able to fall on it. Ooh. Timing was just a little bit off there. I think the snap maybe even surprised Richardson a little bit. Yeah. So Richardson with the snap bobbled, but he was able to fall on it. So again, only a loss of about a yard. It looks like maybe a yard and a half. So going to be 2nd and 11. Because Elliott now is going to come back in to take over quarterback duties.
Oh, here's the power.
There's power formation coming up.
And Sevier County has adjusted. They are in their 5-down linemen, 5-4 really trying to stop this thing. And Dowdell's going to get about 3.
Gallop through the middle there is going to end up with about a 3rd now and 7 or 8, it appears. A little extracurricular activity after the after the play. So again, Tennessee High's in that position now where they got a flag down. Let's see what we got. Personal foul, and it's going to go against Sevier County. That's a huge play. That's going to give Tennessee High a 1st down. We'll see who the offending party was. The referees are kind of working that out. I did see a little bit of extracurricular activity at the end of that, and I think the Smoky Bears are going to be guilty.
After the play, personal foul, late hit, defense number 47. That'll be a half the distance to the goal. The down counts, 3rd down.
So half the distance. Well, hold on. That's an automatic 1st down. It should be.
It should be, yes. Any sort of
Any
personal foul is
should be a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
They're setting it as 3rd down, though.
Exactly what they're doing here.
That's really strange.
Straight
but it's not really going to matter. Dowdell's going to score anyway. We need a rules look at that. I don't know how in any way a personal foul doesn't end up in an automatic 1st down, unless that's just a nuance in a rule that I'm unaware of. But irregardless, Trent Dowdell walks into the end zone, and Tennessee High with a big-time answer right there in a pretty short period of time, less than 3 minutes. They pulled back within 1 score. Noah Brolio stepping in to boot the extra point.
And we were talking about how crucial of a drive that really was. Yeah. Oh, it's right here. He's going to have to pump fake, and they can't return it. That's dead.
Yeah.
But
so the timing was just all off. The snap was low, and again, Tennessee High with a missed opportunity there.
But, yeah, I mean, really crucial drive, especially considering the fact Tennessee High gets ball out of half.
Yes.
Now, right here, they really need a hold in this last 3:03. That would be absolutely pivotal for the Vikings.
Yeah, it'd be huge. If they could get to the halftime down just 1 score, that would be a major victory here against, again, we keep saying this, but it's worthy of note. You're dealing with the number 2 team in the state as of this evening. And again, as advertised, Sevier County is a very solid squad, both offensively and defensively. Their offense has been clicking here on these last 3 possessions. They've scored on 3 possessions in a row. But Tennessee High has been answering right after those first 2 drives went for naught. We are back in this ball game. But again, I agree with you, Mike. I think if we can get a stop on this drive right here and go into halftime down 1 score with an opportunity to come out of halftime and maybe go tie the ball game up, that would be huge. So 3 minutes to go, and Sevier County does have all 3 timeouts, so there's a lot of time. A lot of time. Before halftime, based on that criteria. So Knox Arrington lining up to boot this one away. Said kind of directional kick. That last one was kind of almost like a little pooch just over the interior wall. And you can see this is kind of a interesting set that Sevier County's in. I mean, you could kick this thing right down the middle, and it might be a little bit of an issue. But again, he just goes with a little pooch kick right there inside the 30, and Tennessee High there to clean it up. Nice job there on the coverage. That little pooch kick there by Arrington is minimizing the returns, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's given us way more time to run down there and cover, too. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to we talked about it in the Greenville game. For us, it's hard to gain anything when you already got a defender in your face.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Because Greenville's doing that all night. You remember how high those kicks were sitting.
So, first down and 10 for Sevier County on their 36-yard line. See what Tennessee High can come up with here defensively. And again, a little different set, two backs with just 2 wides.
So, very much of a different set is right here. They're going to try to sweep the edge for the first time tonight on a straight outside zone. And this one is going to be bad. We got to wrap up earlier. We saw that last drive. We're getting there. And they're fighting forward for about 2 or 3 more yards every time because we're just not getting the man down at the initial contact.
Gibbons, number 2 on the carry there. It's going to pick up about 5 as the clock continues to tick. Down below 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Kind of not a real big hurry here for Sevier County. But again, they do have 3 timeouts in their pocket here. So trips to the left this time.
Kind of an overload, too, as they're going to go backside, and Plumbar's going to trip and get back up and be able to make a tackle. But that's something we saw a lot of last drive, just trying to get a quick stick route.
Yeah, Akers with the
on
reception.
The backside.
Akers has been kind of busy. And that's kind of been their go-to play. Short side of the field, one-on-one, and just take what the defense has given you as we tick down to 2 minutes. But again, Sevier County already in Tennessee High territory.
And what just right there, straight give up the middle, and that's a burst we haven't seen yet.
Tripped
that's
up.
Number 16, Christian
Osorio.
Pretty
quick. Built low to the ground, but looks like he's got some pretty good quickness. Picked up about 4 or 5 on that play. Again, just kind of methodical here on this drive so far for Sevier County. They don't seem to be in any hurry at all.
Which, as opposed to what we've seen in previous drives, it looks like they were going faster before. They were going to fake the jet, go over the middle.
There he is.
Beautiful.
There's Costner again. Yep.
And like I said, I hope you're starting him in your high school fantasy league because
he is dominating out
here. If it's
here.
a PPR league especially, he's going to have a point for every catch and 4 touchdowns.
Dominating this ball game on the offensive end is number 21, Costner. And he just seems to be able to find himself open in just about every scenario. That was kind of a looked like a combination route that the Tennessee High defenders needed to pass off, and they just didn't communicate well enough, and he goes into the end zone untouched. So a quick answer there by Sevier County. Tennessee High has had no answer for Mr. Costner here this evening. Extra point is up and through, and so again, all we talked about right there goes for naught. As really nice, and that's good timing on this. And I mean, just two receivers in the area, but Costner obviously the intended receiver, and he took it all the way. Execution at a high level.
That was phenomenal play design too. They've hit those jets and then they've handed off inside, but now adding the jet with the play action kind of suck up the defense inside, and then Plumbar was really put in a vulnerable situation as he had to cover 2 men over the top right there. And shoot.
Well, again, with the routes that they're running in combination, like I said, the play design was pretty nice. Kind of a combination route there. But, yeah, I mean, the discussion at halftime is going to have to be about, what are we going to do with number 21 here in the second half? And we got to be really cognizant of where he is on just about every play, because he seems to be the guy that they're going to in just about any situation that they need to play made. He's the guy that they're going to. From obviously different angles. From the backfield, that one was a play down the field.
And there's certain games, your keys, everybody has keys in the games, watch your guards, watch, what's the mesh point looking like. But then there's games where teams just have a guy, and you got to key the guy.
Yeah. And I think we are definitely seeing that. That's a really good, insightful comment. Is like there are, I mean, if you watch football, especially at the college level or at the pro level, you kind of know who the guys are, and you can scheme all you want, but sometimes the guy just goes and makes a play. Right?
But if you don't have a scheme around the guy, he's going to continue to tear you up.
Well, I was a big Randy Moss fan growing up, and like I said, that just kind of reminds me of just they used to talk about the Randy ratio. He was going to get a how many times he dropped back, he was going to get a ratio of those balls, and it's just how it was going to play. Tennessee High looking to answer here.
Right there, they're going to straight hand off to Plumbar.
And he's tackled
going to get tackled.
Yeah,
I was going to say he's tackled down by his own player there.
Had an opportunity there because he was going to be able to burst into the secondary, but got tripped up by his own offensive lineman. There was an opportunity there, but Tennessee High has that one snuffed out by.
And I'd like to see a lot more Plumbar involvement.
Yeah.
I mean, last drive we saw what he was capable of do with the speed and everything. And
he brings a little different
He
element.
gets space. He's a different animal out there.
Yep. 2 wides.
Right here. It looks like Sevier County's looking to. They're checking with their middle linebacker. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him right here.
Tennessee
Looks
High
like we're
taking
watching
their
the
time.
clock. Is that?
Yeah, they're trying to make sure that they don't leave any time for a.
There we go. Hand to Plumbar again, and
he's burst through. Yeah, gosh, he's got the
he
quickness.
slipped through. It looked like he was going to gain about nothing there, and
yeah,
he just
kind of
pops out for
squirmed through
the first down.
Again, he's built kind of low to the ground, but he has some jets once he gets a head of steam going. So at first down,
he just kind of ducked under every tackle right there. I mean,
Friendship Cars first down, and I think Tennessee High is going to be content to let the clock run down and come out of halftime with an opportunity to be able to put some points on the board because they're going to get the first possession of that second half. So there's a couple opportunities missed there. And again, 4 straight offensive possessions by Sevier County ended up in touchdowns. So again, going to have to be some defensive adjustments. And again, a lot more attention paid to number 21, Costner, I would suspect, here in the second half, as Tennessee High looks to be able to cut into this 15-point lead as we roll into halftime. So we will be back here in about 20 minutes. Enjoy all types of band action here. We'll probably have some performances here by the dance team as well. So stay tuned in. Halftime festivities here. We'll be back here in about 20 minutes to bring you the third quarter and beyond here on the Viking Sports Network. Stay with us.
Nutty will be working hard to educate his squirrel friends about the danger of power lines and reminding our community that they can help save the squirrels by keeping trees and other vegetation trimmed back. Everyone say hi to Nutty the Squirrel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the mighty Viking Band of Tennessee High School. They will be performing their competition show, Fallen, An Angel's Journey. Song selections include Angels in Architecture, Fix You, and music from Angels and Demons. The mighty Viking Band is under the field direction of Drum Major Caden Qualls, Co-Drum Major Bianna Klaus, and Assistant Drum Major Shelby Venning. Brass Captain is Mackenzie Smith. Wood Captain is Shelby Venning. Percussion Captains are Maddie Davis and Abigail Waldorf. Color Guard Captains are Ananda Hun, Kenzie Davis, and Claire White. Band staff includes Director Carrie Mitchell,
Assistant Directors Spencer Finch and Michael King. Color Guard Instructors Taylor Duncan and Jocelyn Wallen. Brass Instructor Wesley McGrew. Woodwind Instructor Braden Gillum. Drum Major Instructors Ashley Kappelman. Drum Majors, is the band ready? You may take the field. Let's hear it for the Tennessee High School Viking Band.
On my mama, on my boo, I look fly, I look good, that's my swag, wish you could. On my mama, I look good. 100 on the neck, way 50 on the stopwatch, staring at the diamonds, make you bust a baby hot stop. Over here to my spot, say she wanna party, I do it, baby, let my LRG, show the air, holler when I'm feeling like a rock bang. 87 jeans, right T, when on the block, man, Jay still rocking, folks are still moving, till it, all of y'all still grooving. On my mama. pardon me. Rockin' your Republic, got a bottle in the R&B. So we send some R&B, and release some R&R. Take me to the BFB and drive me like a fall car. I'm around purple label, Ralph Lauren collar. Look like money, smell like dollars. Oh my mama, oh my hood, I look fly, I look good. Touch my swag, wish you could. Oh my mama, I look good, 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 I look good.
The score of interest, Science Hill over Maryville at halftime, 14-9.
This week's Cuddy Insurance Group Student of the Week is junior Lucy Millwood. Lucy is a member of the soccer team as well as the Student Council, Anchor Club, and First Priority. In her spare time, she enjoys spending time with her family and going to THS athletic events. She excels in the classroom with a 4.0 GPA. Congratulations to Lucy Millwood, our Cuddy Insurance Group Student of the Week.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. CJ Manahan and Micah Kennedy bringing you second half action. Before that, we're going to get to end of the first half review. It's brought to you by UPM and Blue Emu. Basically, as we rolled it down, it was the Mr. Costner show in the first half in that aspect. Jude Costner, 4 touchdowns for Sevier County as second half is now underway. Deep kick is going to land in the end zone. Outside of that, Tennessee High with a couple of good drives that led to points, but were answered every time by Sevier County, who scored on 4 possessions in a row. Anything to add to that, Micah, in that scenario?
No, that's a pretty good analysis there. And, I mean, Tennessee High were doing, back-to-back scoring drives for them as well. Yep. It's just the fact that Sevier County has had 4 scoring drives in a row, and when you get in a race and you're already behind by 2 scores, it's hard to catch up.
Quick handoff inside here. It's going to lead for about a 2 or 3 yard gain. So touchdowns, I believe. Again, the end of halftime, first half scoring brought to you by Renaissance Bank. 4 touchdowns for Costner and 2 for Dowdell, I think, is the scoring as we've seen it so far. So the running backs doing the damage for both sides.
Now all 4 are passing, so they also go to Newman. So
yes, exactly.
He's getting some too, and
Richardson flanked by Dowdell and Plumbar is going to go in motion here.
Jet out Plumbar just straight off hand to Dowdell, and he is right at the first down marker. I believe he got it.
Nice little nuance play there, sending Plumbar out into the flat.
This is
drew some eyes.
This is a new formation that they haven't came out in yet this game. We've seen it before, of course, but for this game, it's the first time.
Yep, absolutely. So good start here for Tennessee High on this possession. Same set.
4-2 for Sevier County as they're going to roll over. Number 2 is going to roll with Plumbar, and right there they're going to do.
Oh, it was
man.
Really nice play design there too.
His eyes jutted down the field right before the ball got there, and he saw space in front of him. And man, I'm telling you, he was one broken tackle away from being gone.
Hartleroad did a pretty good job of kind of sealing things off there too. If he could have got his hands on that, he was going to get a first down for sure.
It was him one-on-one with number 2 at that point, the safety.
All right, so second down, same set.
Same set for Sevier County as well. They're going to match the same numbers as they're going to straight give to Plumbar. He's going to run his way forward for about a game of 3.
Picked up about 4 there, it looks like. So third and kind of medium. Tennessee High, obviously, especially as that second quarter went on, we saw them open up the passing game a little bit more. Richardson especially making some timely plays. Passes to Hartleroad and Music for first downs. See what they're going to cook up here. Again, same set. It's been pretty consistent through this entire possession.
As they're going to roll out, and this one's going to be tipped.
And
defensive end able to get his hands up really quick right there. It looked like they just had a waggle concept for Richardson, and they were coming back to Landon Graham, but defensive end was able to get their hand up quick.
Yeah. Hartleroad, I think, was the intended target. Originally, he was wide open, but good defensive play there to get the hands up. And the ball falls to the turf for 4th down. So Richardson is going to get back into punting formation. And what seemed like a promising drive is going to get snuffed out here in an early set. Nice kick here by Richardson.
Hopefully this one doesn't hit a cheerleader like it did last time we were
out of bounds here. Let's see where the referees are going to set it. And it's going to be still walking. He's going to get her just 42-yard line is going to be the starting position for Sevier County for their first possession of the second half. So again, that was one that you were, if you're Tennessee High, you're looking to put points on the board there to cut that lead down. But Sevier County did a good job of kind of reading that that 3rd down play. And now they're going to, here's an opportunity for them to go up 3 scores. Again, they've scored on their last 4 possessions.
This is not a position you want to be in if you're Tennessee High either.
Trips right here to start this possession.
Straight drop back going over the top, and he'll nail him right there, and that's going to be a touchdown for Sevier County. One play touchdown, just kind of a simple go route to the backside. This time, they were attacking Plumbar on his backside, but this time they go after Landon Graham, and they are able, or that's Barron Harker Road, and they're able to go over the top.
It's a nice move there by Hedrick. Kind of slow played it and then took off, and it was a perfectly placed ball, which has been consistent by Newman. He's just been on point all night long.
Pass of the game,
5 touchdown passes now, exactly, and Sevier County's opened up a 3-score lead. Extra point
and,
on its way.
All of a sudden, we were talking about coming out of halftime. Tennessee High marches down the field. They score. It's still a 1-score ball game, and right there, going 3 and out, and then basically 3 and out. Just 1 first down on the previous drive, and then giving it back to Sevier County where they score on the first play, and now it's a 3-score ball game.
All credit to what Sevier County's doing. They are executing at a very high level, and not only that, but since that first possession, Tennessee High stopped them on that initial possession. They've scored on 5 straight possessions, all touchdowns.
It's been one of the more impressive passing attacks that I've seen, too, across high school football. It's not very typical you see a 5-touchdown passing game in high school.
No.
Usually the majority of what we see is rushing.
Yeah. Well, again, you look at what Newman brings to the table, talking about, the 6'3", 190-pound guy with a good arm, but I'm just really impressed with his sort of precision on that. So a guy that can really put the ball where it needs to be and put his receivers in with an opportunity to be able to make plays after the catch. So another booming kickoff here for Madison, goes through the end zone. The Tennessee High now reeling a little bit, going to figure out how to get some points on the board in this possession just to be able to stay in this ball game.
We're going to listen in on this flag here.
Get a flag on the play. And it's personal foul is going to back Tennessee High up here to start this possession. Half the distance to the goal is going to move it back to the 10-yard line.
After the play, personal foul. Receiving team, number 8. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
So that makes it even more difficult.
So Tennessee High is going to start this drive 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line, backed up after that penalty. Looks like Elliott's back in at quarterback with Dowdell flanking him. 2 wide receivers to the left.
Straight give to Elliott, and he's going to take this one up the middle for a gain of about 4. So that's kind of, coming back to what they did the first drive, just a straight quarterback blast to Turner. And
picks up about 5 yards there. I think it was the exact same play that started the game.
Yeah, very.
So just under 10 to go, so just 2 minutes into this third quarter. Tennessee High, again, looking to get themselves back in this ball. They're going to have to have a score on this possession based on the way that Sevier County's been doing things. Ball goes through Elliott's hands and,
bobbled. It looked like they were going to have a jet to Riley Price. We saw him have success doing that against Sullivan East, and Elliott just kind of mishandles the snap. And from what I've seen, Sevier County really likes what they're doing. They're not switching up formations very often as far as defensively goes. They're matching numbers very well. but they're sticking to that 4-2 front unless we go to that power formation. Then they're bringing in some extra linemen. But, I mean...
So now Tennessee High is going to see a 3rd and 13 from inside their own 10-yard line. So you got to be, I mean, you say you want to be careful here, but you got to make a play at this point, yeah. So Richardson is going to come in and send Dowdell out.
They're going to just, oh, man.
And Richardson's trying to run for his life back there and just
something.
goes nowhere. So that's going to bring up 4th down for Tennessee High inside their own 10-yard line, and they're going to be forced to punt. So Sevier County starting to put their stamp on this game. Is what it comes down to. Defensively, they're flying around. They know Tennessee High is going to have to start putting the ball in the air. They do have a little bit of a size advantage up front. It's starting to take its toll. And now it appears that Sevier County is going to get really great field position to start this next possession as well. Richardson's back to punt. Been doing a pretty good job this evening of. This one's going to be fielded by Hedrick, and he's got some space to the outside. The wall coming through.
And he's got a wall, and he's going
to go all the way around the edge.
Return. He's going to cut inside. This one.
And he's going to be brought down maybe just.
Oh, he fumbled at the end of it.
Like that maybe was the ground that caused it. Looks like they're going to call it down.
Yeah, I think they call it down.
Great return. Nice setup there, too. He was patient with his blockers, and once he beat the Tennessee High to the edge, he just, it's really
broke down just a little bit too early. We gave him about a 10-yard cushion there when we started to break down, and he was able to make just one move to the outside. And
a couple of really nice blocks
almost
there.
took that one all the way
Set
to the
that
house.
So down, 1st and goal on the 2-yard line here for Sevier County. Got Newman's going to go underneath center for the first time this evening with a power set. Yep. Hands off to who else? Costner, but he's not. He's going to be denied that one. He's down about the 1.5-yard line, so not a whole lot there. Would have been the first rushing touchdown for
Costner.
Yep, for Costner this evening. So all those have been receiving so far. But good stand there by Tennessee High. It's going to be 2nd and 2, no gain basically on that play.
And that was the first time we've seen them do any sort of power all night. And if I had to guess, they would come out in something similar here. If not that little,
Yep, same set looks like. Offset to the left.
Tennessee High just trying to get their bear formation in here, and they're going to roll out and hit
wide open
man. Yep. 6 touchdown passes today for Newman.
Yeah, and Jackson Perry, the recipient there. Tennessee High was all caught inside for obvious reasons, but at the same point in time, nice little slip out sort of the backside there by the tight end, Jackson Perry, and 2 scores in less than 5 minutes here has put this game somewhat out of reach.
And I mean, just by watching him play, this is a kid with a good size, good arm, good decision making. This could be a kid you end up seeing play on Saturdays.
And we've got a couple different rosters, one of which says he's a sophomore, one says he's a freshman. So either way,
he's young, and he has 6 touchdown
and
passes.
a ton of talent. So starting to see now when the scores that we'd seen. Just looking at the schedule so far for Sevier County against some pretty decent teams. I mean, a convincing win against Knox Carter to start the season. Came back the next week and beat Jefferson County by 3 touchdowns before they even started any type of play in the region. So this is a team that is living up to their number 2 ranking in the state at this point. If there's a better team at the 5A level, I'm not exactly sure who it is, but in the end, certainly in this conference, they're going to be the class, I do believe, from what we've seen so far.
And I'm sure you've seen the quote, "Shoo, that escalated quickly."
Yeah, right, exactly. We have seen that play out in real time here as Sevier County. Obviously Tennessee High was able to match their physicality, and especially through a portion of that second quarter. But now I guess the more finesse angles of what they do offensively have started to take hold. Not necessarily a power team. They spread you out and they can carve you up based on what sets you're in, and they have been super efficient.
I'd almost be willing to bet we have more rushing yardage than them. It's just, passing yards is.
I think it's almost a certainty that we
huge,
do. But again, the passing yards. I would like to see some stats on what that looks like right now, because I think I'm just trying to remember an incomplete pass.
There's the one deep ball.
Yeah, that was early in the game, but that's the only one that really stands out was on that first possession. So anyway, Tennessee High back to the offensive side of the ball, going to start at the 20. with this game now, 29-point lead for Sevier County. But like I said, it did escalate pretty quick here in this third quarter. See what Tennessee High has to, for an answer on offense.
They'll roll over to here to Elliott's side, and Harkle Road will fill that one in bounds. Kind of try to get something going here.
Yeah. A little sprint to the right. Harkle Road's going to catch that one, and they're going to give him about 5. It appears 4.5, 5 yards. So second down and about 6.
Pretty good grab by Harkle Road there. That one,
yep.
Able to get up there and snag it.
Sticky hands there on that that particular throw. Yeah, got off the ground. Nice. That's a really nice catch there by Baron Harkle Road. So we got Richardson in as a wide receiver, Dowdell and Elliott in the backfield with Fagans.
Right here, they'll straight hand to Dowdell, or Elliott will keep it, and probably not going to end up being the right decision there, as I think he had a decision to pull that ball or hand it Dowdell, and he chose to keep it there. And that defensive end stayed at home and was able to crash down on him. It was right there. Yeah, I think that's a read option play, just not the right read there.
So it's going to end up being third and about 7 or 8 as we tick down towards about halfway through the third quarter. Tennessee High is going to break the huddle here, and Elliott is still in the ball game as quarterback. We're going to switch out Dowdell for Plumbar here on this third down. Got a flag. We got fingers pointing both directions here. Let's see what exactly expects me a false start. It's going to back Tennessee High up another 5. Yep.
Be a false start.
Yeah, almost certainly.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense, number 51. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
So a snap infraction there, it appears. So that's going to back Tennessee High up to a 3rd and 13 now. This has been tough scenario for them. Tennessee High's had success offensively. We've been able to stay ahead of the chains, get into that third and short, 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 13, just not a ton of plays in the playbook in this offense that are able to get us that amount of yardage.
No,
They're going
right
to go straight hand
to
Plumbar. Oh, Plumbar's going to get to the outside.
He's got a huge lane, and ooh. He's an eyelash away from hitting that one down the sideline for a possible touchdown.
Really nice. He's hard to pick up when we get there with certainly a Friendship Car's first down on that play. He's hard to pick up when he's coming through the line because he's quick.
Just throws up a prayer hand, and
real
he's
close to being a horse collar tackle there as well. But it looked like it was all jersey and below.
Was all jersey. It was on the pad though.
So first down for Tennessee High.
Straight drop back for Elliott. He's going to try to hit a comeback route to Harkle Road, and that one's incomplete. Tried to fool the ref, but he wasn't under that.
Threw it down in a way where only his guy could get it, but ball falls incomplete to the turf. Second down and 10 for Tennessee High from their 33-yard line. So again, I would expect that we're going to see a little bit more, like I said, opening up the passing game a little bit, try to push the ball down the field here. See what Elliott does here. And again, Plumbar also staying in the ball game. Richardson here flanked to the right.
Oh.
The ball was tipped and then caught by an offensive lineman.
Number 56, that is Kai Allison.
Yeah, Kai Allison, if you had that one on your bingo card for the evening, sure, that would be a rarity. But nice play again defensively. The Sevier County front has been well.
They get their hands up quick too. They've done that countless times.
Took the words
tonight.
right out of my mouth. That is exactly. They've been well schooled to say if you're not going to get there, make sure you get your hands up. And they've gotten several deflections here this evening on plays that I think Tennessee High probably could have made down the field. So 3rd and 10 is going to be the scenario with Plumbar flanking Elliott.
I'll hand again to Plumbar here, and he'll have another lane. And shoot, his burst has been really good tonight. I mean, we've seen him take off on a number of runs. That's been one of the bright points of the offense tonight.
Agreed.
Other than the 2 drives in which we did score.
Yeah. So we're going to end up with a 4th and about 5 here, it appears. So Tennessee High is going to go for it at this point. Appears the offense is staying on the field. Elliott's coming back out with the play. So 4th and 4. See if Tennessee High can keep this drive alive. 3 wides. Fagan's flanked to the right. And they're going to try to draw Sevier County offsides, an opportunity to do that twice.
Timeout. Tennessee High. That's their first timeout of the half.
We'll take a timeout with them. RentonBristol.com sponsoring our timeouts this evening. We'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Whatever it is you drive, you'll find it at Friendship. Tell him, Mitch.
We're dealing!
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Snap to Elliott. He's going to turn the corner there and looks like he can pick up the first down. It's a nice play by him on that. Good decision.
Smart move. Everything was covered down the field. Sometimes when you're rolling out, you just got to decide to keep it.
He took a pretty good wallop there. We're going to see training staff come out. So just take a look here. It's a nice decision by Elliott here, but he gets hit pretty hard straight up by number 47, the middle linebacker. He's been pretty active all night long. That's Joey Galazine. Good-sized guy, 6'3", about 200 pounds. So we will step aside here for a minute for this injury timeout. We'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network. Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Had an injured player for each team there on that last play, and we're still waiting on. Looks like we got some cramping going on for Sevier County players, taking his time to get off the field. But Elliott did pick up the first down on that last run, so Tennessee High with a fresh set of downs, starting 1st and 10 from their 45-yard line. Richardson in the game, taking over quarterbacking duties. Trent Dowdell back in the game as the running backs. We go trips to the left. See if Tennessee High opens this up in the pass game here.
They'll roll Richardson to the left. They've done this countless amount of times in the time we've been watching. He's just going to keep this one and get out of bounds.
Smart play, picks up 4 or 5 there. Tennessee High kind of methodically moving the ball down the field there, picking up a couple of first downs and a 4th down pickup as well. Picked up about 3 yards they're going to give him there on that run. Richardson's going to bark the play out here. Tennessee High gets set. Go trips to the right this time, the wide side of the field.
Sevier's going to roll down, try to cover numbers out there. They've done a pretty good job at that so far. They've put a body on a body, and Richardson's going to straight drop back.
He's got a lane.
He's going to take off yet again. He's got a big lane, and he'll pick up the first down and about 5 or 6 more.
Yep, smart play there by Richardson. They had rolled the coverage to the wide side of the field, so there was a lane to that backside. They blitzed off that edge too, and he recognized it And he did a nice job of scampering for another Friendship Cars first down.
I like Richardson's decision making, and he makes really quick reads, really quick decisions. He tucks it and runs when he has to, and
it's a maturation process, is right. It's his first varsity action this year, so he's getting better and better as games go on. There's Dowdell in the middle.
Into Dowdell, and I'll pick up about 3 or 4.
Pancake block right there in the middle. Opened up that lane. Looks like Dowdell's going to pick up about 4 or 5. Just block right here. Boom, right to the ground, right there in front of him. Excellent block there in the middle. It's number 59. Shout out Noah Johnson there. Pancake block right in the middle of the play. All right, similar set. We're going to go wide right, trips to the wide side again. We'll see if they try to throw the ball down the field here a little bit.
Sevier County has done a little bit of subbing in the secondary so far, so on this drive, and right there they're going to hit a quick out to Barron Harkle-Road, and he's able to hang on.
So Richardson slings that ball out there to Harkle-Road, who kind of quick stop route there, picks up about 4.
Quick cramp again.
Yep. And it was, I mean, it's interesting. It's very comfortable out here now, but at the beginning of the game, it was pretty warm when the sun was still up. I mean, it was probably in the low 80s, so on the field you can add about 10 degrees to that for sure. So some of these guys, and obviously in the modern sense, we talk a lot about sports science and how that's sort of changed the game, and hydration is such a major part of that. But I mean, all these guys out here working throughout this entire process, I mean, you've been there. You got the pads on, the helmet on. You lose a lot of water really quickly.
Oh, for sure. I mean, in the warm-up, I think you lose.
Yep. Absolutely. So, again, we can start to see, it's not uncommon to start seeing these cramps pop up in the latter part of the third quarter on into the fourth, especially for these guys. And we got some of these guys playing both ways as well, so they're not taking a whole lot of time off on that aspect. So looks like this one's going to take a minute to work out. So we'll take a step away here, a little timeout on the field to deal with this. We'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network.
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. Tennessee High, 3rd and 4 here in Sevier County territory. But again, kind of a methodical drive. They're going to go power here, it appears.
And they will do that. And Sevier County will rush to get 5 down linemen, but they don't have the extra beef that they usually have. Passing out of it for the first time I think we've ever seen.
That's a catch, I believe. Oh, my, just got wrestled away. Harkle-Road was there. Looked like he was going to be able to pull that in, but the defender was underneath it and was able to come up inside of that. That was really, the pass was right on point.
That was a great 50-50 ball. It's just that it didn't fall in his favor there.
Thought
Harkle-Road was under it at first, and then it just gets yanked from him right there during the transition period to the ground.
A bang-bang play, and Sevier County, as it's kind of gone this evening, comes out on top. It was a really nice ball, actually, and Harkle-Road had an opportunity to be able to go up and get it, but nice play there by number 13, Wyatt Maples, who's played a little bit on the offensive end as well, who's a wide receiver, made a couple catches tonight. Maybe his best catch of the night was on defense. Came on defense. So we'll see.
To be fair, he hadn't had really any contested catches.
True
on
enough. So we'll see deep in territory here. We're going to see probably some handoffs, I would think.
Yeah, right there, just a pistol.
Yeah. Rosario really fighting for extra yardage. He's not going down easily. He's got fresh legs, too. He's only carried the ball a couple of times tonight, so he's probably going to see some extended work here as we dip under 3 minutes to go here in the third. Picked up about 5 or 6 there. It'll be 2nd down and 4. As Sevier County tries to get outside of their own 10-yard line. And they are in no hurry here, which kind of goes against their scheme. But again, they're up 29. They don't need to be in a hurry.
Yeah. And they've left a lot of the same guys in. As right there, Samaro get the run again, and he's right at the 1st down marker. doesn't quite have it. He's about a yard short, but
third down and very short. Looks like maybe just a yard. Sario is going to get some work in here, and then they've switched running backs now. Number 1, Kenneth Lopez.
His first action.
Actually, no, he's going to pop it out, so it is Sario coming back to be the lead back here.
Right here, they'll hand to him again, just straight up the middle, and he's got a pretty big lane right there, and he's not met until Trent Dowdell after about a 15-yard run, and he's going to pick up a first and plenty more.
Nicely done there by the offensive line. Basically locking up the man-to-man. Nice block down right there as well in the middle, and that's what sprung Osario for that long run. So again,
when you're first contacted until the trailing outside linebacker and safety, I think you're in pretty good shape there.
Yeah, so pretty tough third down run, but it popped it out for double digits.
Right there, looking to pass yet again, and he's playmaker, and he's going to keep this one.
Yeah, nice
his
job.
First run of the night.
Tennessee High had double coverage down the field there. Yeah, I don't know that he's run the ball. He hasn't had to.
Think so.
Yeah,
I think he's just, throwing it all over the yard today.
Escaped the pocket there, but Tennessee High did have Hedrick, I think, down the field double covered, so there wasn't really a place to throw that. Newman decides just to take it out of bounds and live another day. So just a gain of 2 there. Same set with 2 wides to the left.
And yet again, he's got a huge lane yet again, and he's going to pick up a first down. Gain of about 13 there.
Yeah. I think just observing here, the Tennessee High defense looking kind of tired, and obviously the Sevier County's had a pretty
good night.
Pretty good night offensively. Yeah. And so at this point, they're just being methodical with it, running the time down, running the clock down, and again, if they score on this possession, we'll go to a running clock here for the fourth quarter.
And they're looking to throw a little bubble screen. They pump fake the bubble screen. He's just going to roll playmaker and his guy down the field, get that corner off, and he's going to take this one out of bounds. Yeah. Kind of the same exact play as we saw just a moment ago. Looks like they tried to come back to it.
Yeah, Newman was
right
pointing downfield, see maybe getting one of his guys beyond the Tennessee High defenders, but again, they're the coverage there just didn't allow it, and he escapes and picked up about 5 yards on that possession. Trips to the left here. See if they're going to push the ball down the field.
That's right there. They're going to just, that's kind of been their bread and butter.
Yep, a little stick route. I mean, it's kind of been their running game, honestly.
Oh, yeah, that is their running game, the stick route.
It's 5 yard out, and then let a guy try to break a tackle or make a little play after the catch, but it's been effective all night long. I would love to see some stats in terms of what his completion percentage is here this evening.
And I would almost be willing to bet it's 70-30 pass.
Yeah, 100%. So they've just been able to use that short passing game sort of as a replacement for their running game, but then also anytime that Tennessee High snuck up on it, they've been able to hit over the top. So just a real methodical approach, but also one that has explosive properties, because Newman can definitely push the ball down the field.
Right here, he's going to roll to the weak side, going to go back to a screen pass. And
nice tackle right there. That's a really nice play.
I think that's Riley Price made that play. Stayed at home. Great play. He's the only guy that was there, but he's the only guy that had to be there.
Yep, went low and made a nice tackle, ensured that the tight end, the touchdown catcher on the last possession, was not able to get away. That's number 8, Jackson Perry. So that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. We'll be back on the backside of this with some announcements as far as the game is concerned. We'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network to bring you the fourth quarter here from the Stone Castle.
bad balls or catches.
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. That pass had
been tipped.
Was tipped, and looked like a possibility for that to be picked off, but it found its way to a receiver. It's kind of been the way things have gone tonight.
Newman can do no wrong.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just even in that case, Micah Norton got a big paw up there and was able to tip that, but ball just kind of naturally found its way to a wide receiver, and the Sevier County march continues on down the field. 1st and 10 from the 35 as we start the fourth quarter. Single wides to the right, and we're going to put straight give. Yep.
He's going to get the first down.
Maybe
almost.
just shy.
Just shy. He fell backwards at the last second. Thought he was going to fall forward.
Number 6, Parker Newman on the carry.
Parker Newman, the new running back here, gets some fresh legs in. Got
correction 16.
I'm sorry, that's Osario again. That aspect. Yep. So it's been pretty effective here since he's taken over running back duties. Second down and 1 for the Smoky Bears here. Trips to the right this time.
Tennessee is going to match the numbers out there as they're looking out to the trips, and they're going to throw right over the middle over the seam, and that's the 7th touchdown pass of the game for Newman.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
And Barry he has sort of established himself in the second half as a weapon. Perry down the seam that time, and Tennessee High, again, another one of those little pass-off situations where...
I mean, the thing is, too, is like it's not an unique concept. That's basically just a 4 vertical look as, you have the inside guy run to the goalpost, middle guy just kind of seam, as we saw, and then outside go, and they found one open there.
That's how that rolls. So, again, the offensive onslaught that Sevier County is bringing is just Tennessee has had no answers. So now we are up to a 36-point lead. So I would assume from here on out the clock's going to run. This fourth quarter will wrap up rather quickly. As we progress through this fourth quarter, we'll go ahead and get you guys some information on player of the game, as well as we get to the end, we'll get to final score summary, and also we'll get you guys previewed for the coming weeks now that Tennessee High has had their bye. Basically, from here on out to the end of the season, we'll be somewhere every Friday night from here on. There's several non-conference games still on the schedule as well. Tennessee High will have played now their second region game, having played at Morristown West and now home against Sevier County. So we still have Crockett, Boone, and Cott County on the schedule for conference games, but several non-conference games mixed in between. So we'll get you all that information as we roll through.
Road. Kicking formation for the Bears. Number 4, Madison.
So Madison's going to kick off again. It's been a busy night for him. He has yet to leave one in play.
Is it time to pull out the ice the leg saying?
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure.
I'm sure this one will roll through the back of the end zone yet again. He's had probably the biggest boot we've seen all year.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't just put it in the end zone. He puts it almost at
that
the
ball
back.
with a large amount of end-over-end spin on that thing. So, again, that's one thing to talk about with Sevier County is there's not. I mean, you look at what they bring to the table. I guess maybe the only thing that you look at is, and I'm not even sure you could call it a weakness, is the fact that there's not a ton of team speed out there, but they've got good size. They're obviously well coached, well disciplined on both sides of the ball, and they have a ton of weapons. So that's just a real complete football team.
And they have from what I could see, like an extremely polished quarterback.
Yes.
That just knows how to, manage everything.
Absolutely. So Tennessee High 2x2 look here to get things started.
Handed Dowdell there.
Going to pick up about 5, it appears. So I tell you what, it'd be really interesting to see Sevier County take on like a Greenville. That would be a really interesting matchup because I think those two teams have a lot of similarities. Greenville's bigger.
And I think they have a little bit more athletes for speed goes too, but I'd be very curious to see how the scheme matches up.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's true. Again, how would they match up against a team that's going to be pretty pass heavy? So Dowdell picked up 5 in that first down play. Got defensive movement into the neutral zone, and for the 3rd time this evening, Tennessee High is going to pick up extra yardage because of an offside.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, number 72. 5 yards. That results in a first down.
So first down off of that. Ball moves out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee High, fresh set of downs. Friendship Cars first down. The clock is running, so we'll see how quickly this fourth quarter ends up wrapping up. But Tennessee High with an opportunity here, maybe put some points on the board and end on a high note. There's Dowdell breaking a tackle. To the outside, breaks another tackle. Yep.
And he's going to rumble down even further. Gain of about right at 18 yards for Trent Dowdell.
Good tough run there, but also pretty good blocking up front that allowed him. Yeah, look at that. The whole left side of the line just completely collapsed. The Sevier County defense, and Dowdell was able to scoot through, pick up almost 20 yards on that run. So nice run there by. So again, that maybe the one highlight we've seen in this game in terms of we were talking statistics. Tennessee High has run the ball quite well through the process, but just hasn't been able to match up with the air attack that Sevier County's brought to the table.
Straight give again to Dowdell. This time they're a little bit more ready for it. It's going to pick up about one.
Gang tackled there to pick up a yard or two. It looks like Plumbar is going to come in and spell him. Yeah.
Number 10,
Dowdell picks up. They're going to give him 2 on that play. Clock rolls down below 8 minutes.
Second down, 8 for the Vikings.
Richardson has taken over quarterbacking duties on this possession with 3 with trips to the right. Plumbar in the ballgame.
Sevier County hasn't done any sort of, rotation as far as their front 7 goes either. I mean, it's been the same guys virtually all night.
Yeah. It's a nice toss out to the perimeter there by Richardson. Caught there by Riley Price. Picks up about 5. It's going to end up being the third and about 3.
Third down, 4.
3 or 4.
That's a really good, really good catch.
Nice catch there by Price. Made sure he kept that foot in. So Tennessee High breaks, goes again, trips right to the short side on 3rd and 4.
Right here, looks like they're gonna hand a Plumbar, and Plumbar is gonna be
just short. It appears
shy of the first down.
Plumbar on the carry.
Which
so Tennessee High certainly going for it here on 4th and just what appears to be maybe a half a yard. Yeah, they're gonna mark it maybe somewhere right around there. So it looks like a little bit less than a yard here on 4th down.
4th and short.
Richardson gets the play. He's going to run back in. So, thought maybe we'd see the power set there,
but I didn't see the personnel out there.
2 by 2 here.
Or anything. So it looks like they're going to try to get him to jump. They'll check into something here.
Yeah, they call it a timeout. All right. So
timeout. Tennessee High. That's their second timeout of the half.
6 minutes and 31 seconds here to go in the 4th quarter. Sevier County leading 49-13. We'll step away for just a second. We'll be back here shortly to bring you the rest of the 4th quarter here from the Stone Castle.
Whatever it is you drive, you'll find it at Friendship. Tell them, Mitch.
We're dealing!
Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. 4th and less than a yard for Tennessee High.
Straight give
nice look.
He's going to keep it, and he's going to try to wrap around the edge here. He will pick up the first down.
That's a nice little piece of ball handling there by Richardson. Fooled us. And he's going to scoot just enough there to pick up the first down. So Tennessee High's drive continues. It looks like we're going to see some rotation in. I see Carter Smith in as well as we start to see some of these younger guys get some totes. Head towards the end of this ball game. Under 6 minutes to go with the running clock, so time to get these younger guys some experience here. Carter Smith is the back with trips to the right.
We've seen him with several good runs so far this year. As right there, he's going to get met immediately.
Couldn't quite get away. He's trying to make a quick cut to his right, but a good job by the defensive line stopping that from happening. Nice tackle there, number 32.
Brought down by Roberts, 2nd and 10 for the Vikings.
So 2nd and 10 for Tennessee High. Maybe lost a half a yard there. Line up here in, again, trips to the right. Smith flanking him, and number 21, Ian Peak to the left.
They're going to roll Richardson to that side, and he's going to get around the edge. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Oh,
and
he
just
had him too.
Barely sell that one.
Bo Wutzman looking for a deep ball there, just a little bit overthrown.
Yeah, I mean, if he probably could have put that one a little out in front of him and just let him kind of run under it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think the DB would have had enough time to react anyway. His head was completely turned around.
Yeah, Wutzman was quite clear on that one, just needed to drop it in. But again, trying to escape pressure there as well. So again, trips again, same set.
They'll hand downhill to Carter Smith. He'll make a good cut, break a tackle.
It's to the outside.
Carry him into the outside, and
really nice cut.
Pretty good gain there by Carter Smith.
Carter Smith on the carry.
Much more manageable here on 4th down.
Brought down by DeFrancisco.
Going to end up being about 4th and 5, it appears. So he picked up 6 on that play.
4th down and 4 for the
Vikings. They're going to give him 7, so we'll call it 4th and 4. Again, they've been sticking with this trips right set with Price now here on the lone side, on the short side.
They'll look Price's way, and they'll hit him.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a first down.
First down. Nice, easy pitch and catch there on the short side. Very reminiscent of what Sevier County's been doing all night, taking advantage of some soft coverage there on 4th down. And Price there, with a nice, good delivery there by Richardson, right on point, hit him right between the numbers, and easy first down there for the Vikings. So they moved into Sevier County territory, ball on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
Cannon Stoniker checked in the game as a tailback. Richardson will straight drop back yet again. Looks like he has a stop and go. He's got a man wide open in the back. He just threw it a little late.
2 receivers in the same type of area, and ended up a collision. Everybody none the worse for the wear.
Just
there.
a little late. If you watch, stop and go has him early here. Just, doesn't sling it until they're able to recover there.
4 guys in the same area. So again, just a little bit, the timing just a little bit off there. But again, Richardson trying to push the ball down the field. 2nd and 10, ball on the 25. That same trip set, and Stolnaker off to the left.
They'll give it to Stolnaker here. He's going to make a good cut. He's coming around the edge, and he's going to barrel his way inside the 10-yard line. Good run by Cannon Stolnaker.
And we've seen him and him and Smith. As a young duo, just freshmen. Show some real promise here.
And I can't speak enough about how good of kids these guys are too. I mean, again, had the pleasure to coach them. Great football players.
Future is bright at the tailback position for Tennessee High, and obviously Plumbar just a sophomore.
And
I believe.
again,
yep. So again, a lot of young stable of running backs. As the saying goes. You want a pair and a spare right there at that running back position, right? Have 2 guys that you can rely on, and have another guy that's kind of the up and comer. So you definitely, it seems you've got that here in Bristol with these youngsters. They're only going to get better. We've got the training
staff out there
invading the field here, right?
Wow. Hey, ref, they have 13 right now.
Yeah, there's 14. Yeah. And again, we got some more cramping going on, it appears.
I didn't even see him down.
Yep.
He was hiding behind the line.
We'll step away here for just a second. We'll be back here shortly on the Viking Sports Network, bringing you the last minute and 52 seconds. Welcome back to the Viking Sports Network. As part of our coverage here, especially as we continue to move forward, we're going to start inserting players of the game into our coverage. We're going to run this play here, and on the backside of that, we'll get you guys into what our esteemed crew has decided here for this evening. So we'll let this play out.
Good ball.
He held on to that.
He held on to
touchdown.
that.
Yeah, nice play. Right. Richardson put it right on a dime, and I think it was Riley Price. Yeah, Riley Price with a heck of a catch. Took a big hit, but was able to pull that in, and that's a Viking touchdown. Nice, really nice placement there by Richards. It's about the only place he could put it where that was going to get
in between two guys.
In between two defenders, and Price took the contact and was able to. Able to hold on. Tennessee High runs it through. So Noah Brolio in for the extra point. And it's up and through. So as promised, a player of the game this evening. 2 touchdowns in the first half, and a couple of really solid runs this evening. So we're going to go both play of the game and player of the game are going to go to Trent Dowdell this evening, quite deservedly so. Led the Vikings scoring attack this evening. So Trent Dowdell, both the play and the player of the game here this evening from the Stone Castle. So Tennessee High going to kick off. Just a little bit over a minute and 30 seconds to go. Here's your play of the game. Again, sponsored by Sturgill Mullins Ortho. The touchdown run by Dowdell here in the first half. Nice blocking up front. He takes it into the end zone. 2 touchdowns here this evening for Dowdell. As Tennessee High lines up, ready to boot it away. Knox Arrington. Knox Arrington going to be maybe a onside kick. That's what the it's like Sevier County's got their hands team in. Let's see what he decides. He has it teed up like he's going to kick it long. And he is just going to boot it over the top of that initial front. Received there and tackled there.
Good tackle on the backside by number 12, Khalil Honecker.
Khalil Honecker with nice play there. Squared up and dropped the Sevier County running back. So now we're under 30 points, so I guess the clock is going to go naturally, but I would assume that we're probably just a couple of kneel downs here before this thing is called good for the evening. Again, a lot of credit given to Sevier County. They deserve it after just an offensive onslaught. I mean, everything happening through the air. A really interesting, and as you said earlier, not an orthodox type of offense that you're going to see regularly. So I'm sure it's really hard to prepare for, because they've actually subbed some guys in, so they may run a couple of plays here to end this ball game. New quarterback,
give them the opportunity to throw it around
a little bit. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. They're going to keep the clock running. So as we get prepared for next week, Tennessee High is going to be on the road. The next 2 weeks are going to be games up in Southwest Virginia against non-conference opponents, up to Abingdon, then up to Gate City. Some old school rivalries there, kind of from the old days across the state line. So certainly join us on the Viking Sports Network for the next 2 weeks. Those will be just live stream audio games like we've done from the road here at Greenville and Morristown West. But we'll continue to bring that to you throughout the year. Anytime we're on the road, certainly tune in. Normal times, 7 o'clock in the evening. You can catch Tennessee High football action via live stream audio for the next couple of weeks. And then after that, actually, I think three weeks in a row, then I think after that, the non-conference affairs, we end up on the road down at Davy Crockett. Before ending the season with 3 straight home games here at the Stone Castle, Cott County, Westridge, and Daniel Boone to round things out.
Looks like we're just a kneel down away from this one being over.
Situation. So, again, scoring summary: a lot of action through the air. Newman to Costner and Newman to Perry, I think, account for all 7 touchdowns for Westridge. As we said, Dowdell with 2 touchdowns on the ground and 1 pass to the air. Jack Richardson to Riley Price to round out Tennessee High's scoring action. So, Sevier County, as advertised, would you say, Michael?
Well, I mean, we talked about it the whole game. They just had a scheme that was very methodical and worked very well. I mean, their pass game was their run game, and it worked all night.
Absolutely. So Tennessee High drops to 2-2 on the season, 0-2 in the region. And, again, going to be a couple weeks before we get back to the region to Crockett. So a couple games on the road up in Southwest Virginia. But close by, Abingdon, 20 minutes, Gate City maybe 40, 45 minutes. So should be an opportunity to be able to get sort of right the ship here against some non-conference opponents before we get back into conference play. And again, I think we played, just being honest about the whole scenario, with Sevier County and Morristown West, I think we played the class of the conference.
Yeah.
So now the latter half of this with Boone Crockett and Cott County all should be winnable ball games. And Tennessee High could find themselves by the end of that as we head towards postseason play with a plus conference record, an opportunity to maybe make some noise in the playoffs. So again, still early, still a lot of things to work out. But Tennessee High, an opportunity over the next couple of weeks to pick up a couple of non-conference wins. So, C.J. Manahan and Micah Kennedy here signing off from the Viking Sports Network. As always, Viking pride.